For most people, Auschwitz did not begin with death. It began with arrival. A train stopped. Doors opened suddenly. Shouting filled the air. People stepped onto the platform carrying bags, holding children, still believing they would return home. Within minutes, families were separated. Within minutes, choices were made for them. And without knowing it, their lives were divided forever. The trains usually arrived in the middle of the night, or just before dawn. People were already broken by the journey, hungry, exhausted, confused, and barely able to stand. They had traveled 4 days inside crowded wooden cars, packed together without air, without food, without water, with no idea where they were being taken. Children cried. The elderly collapsed. Time lost all meaning. Many had been told this was only a relocation, a temporary stop, a place to work, a chance to survive. Some were promised they would see their homes again. Some were told their families would stay together. And even as the train doors opened, there were still people who believed that lie. When the doors opened, light flooded in. So did shouting. Orders came fast, sharp and loud, in a language many did not understand. There was no time to ask questions, no time to think, no time to react. People were pushed forward, pulled apart, moved by force, not choice. Everything happened quickly, too quickly to process. Karma. Fear replaced understanding. Instinct replaced reason. The speed was deliberate, because confusion prevents resistance, and in that chaos, the speed itself became a weapon. Men were ordered one way, women another. Children were pulled from hands. Parents searched for faces they would never see again. There were no goodbyes, no explanations, no time to understand what was happening. Arms were separated. Bodies were pushed apart. Voices were lost in the noise. Some tried to turn back. Some tried to hold on longer. They were not allowed. Everything moved forward, always forward, without mercy, without pause. This was not chaos. It was procedure. And in a matter of seconds, families ceased to exist. Decisions were made in seconds. Left, right, a gesture, a glance. No questions were asked. No reasons were given. No explanations followed. In those brief moments, fates were assigned, not by name, not by stories, but by movement alone. Those seconds decided who would work, and who would not return, who would live for now, and who would disappear immediately. Most people never understood what that decision meant. They followed directions, believing it was temporary. Only later did they realize those few seconds had already chosen their future. After the chaos, something strange followed. Order, lines, paperwork, an appearance of routine. People were told where to stand, where to wait, what to hold, what to leave behind. Everything suddenly felt controlled, measured, almost calm. The system worked because it looked organized, because it looked official, because it felt permanent. Rules replaced questions, forms replaced names, procedure replaced humanity, and in that false sense of order, many people stopped resisting, not because they agreed, but because the system made obedience feel inevitable. At arrival, people still had names. They still thought of themselves as individuals, as parents, as workers, as neighbors. They remembered who they were before the journey, the lives they had lived, the homes they had left behind. They still believed their identity mattered, that it would protect them, that it would follow them inside the gates, that would not last long. Arrival was the final moment. Many people still felt human in their own minds. Auschwitz did not need to explain itself. It moved too fast for understanding, too fast for questions, too fast for resistance. People were carried forward by momentum alone, by fear, by confusion, by orders they had no time to challenge. Nothing was clarified, nothing was justified. The system did not ask for consent. This was only the beginning, because after arrival, names began to lose their meaning, faces blurred into crowds, lives were reduced to records. This was only arrival. Next, when names were replaced by numbers,